Sukma Chaudhary, IAS, Additional Secretary, Government of Himachal Pradesh, and all you lovely people who are with us today this evening. Give me 2 minutes, or maybe 3, to introduce YWCA to you. As some of you would know, that we are identified by a blue triangle, which says the YWCA of India to serve with love. And the 3 arms of the blue triangle stand for mind, body, and soul that we try to integrate in the girls that pass through our portals. YWCA is a global network of women leading social and economic change in over 120 countries worldwide. And there are 12 nations in line for affiliation, and they should be granted that in our next World Convention. YWCA advocates for peace, justice, human rights, and care for the environment, and has been at the forefront of raising the status of women and girl child for more than a century of its existence. You'll be happy to know that the YWCA every year reaches more than 25 million women across the world, and it works with 20,000 communities in every continent of the world. There are 3 million members worldwide, and the YWCA through them trains, develops, empowers women to lead social change. The history of the YWCA of the world began in 1855 when just 2 ladies, Emily Kinnard and Emma Roberts, Lady Mary Kinnard and Emma Roberts, started a hostel for working women during the Crimean War and continued till the First World War, when it opened also a skill development and vocational institute. The YWCA of India was founded in 1896 by a coming together of 4 women who represented an English woman, a Scotch woman, an Indian woman, Miss Sorabji, and an Anglo-Indian woman, Mary Witters. These ladies started a movement which they said would represent all women and girls from all races, all castes, classes, and creeds. Today, the YWCA of India has 86 local associations and branches all over. Bombay was the first YWCA to be founded in India, and the YWCA of Simla was founded soon after in 1890. The first permanent holiday home for women in India was founded by the YWCA in Simla in the Yengaris in May 1900. We went on to open a working women's hostel and a rest home for women in its present location, which is Constantia. Constantia was purchased by us in 1904, but the property was soon sequestered by the government for the Meteorological Office. And the women had a long fight with the government of India then. And finally, we prevailed upon them through the Countess of Minto and the Viceroy and the then Governor General, the Earl of Minto, restored the property to the women who fought hard, he said, to get back the property. The home for young women then was started in Constantia in October 22nd, 1910. A prominent member of the YWCA Simla was Her Excellency Lady Chelmsford, who accepted the presidency of our association in 1917, and she is the one who started advanced programs in training young women to serve in government offices in the then empirical government. So successful was the program that in addition to Constantia, YWCA of Simla had to hire 2 more houses, one Rothney Castle and second Naba House, to accommodate the working women who were working for the government as well as working for the War Work Bureau since 1914. And of course, we are celebrating the 100 years of the First World War. Not celebrating, sorry, observing the 100 years of the First World War. YWCA was very important, the women were very important, especially in looking after the warriors, the soldiers, and also writing letters for and on behalf of the families and the soldiers. Miss Rutherford, the then Secretary of the YWCA, was awarded the Kaisar-e-Hind Medal for the above works. And soon after, Ms. Cooper, also Secretary YWCA of India, Simla, was given the Kaisar-e-Hind Medal. Our first national London Vice President was Rajkumari Amrit Kaur of Indian origin. and she worked very, very hard in the 1940s to further the interest of women. We have vocational classes, we have dance and music classes, and we are very proud of our heritage, our living heritage which lives on in the girls of Simla and Himachal who come with us. However, our building heritage is in a state of decrepitude. It's a heritage building. We don't know how to look after it because we are starved for funds, and hence this charity show. We are so thankful to all of you, to the Honorable Chief Guest, to the school Sacred Heart today, and the citizens of Simla and the visiting tourists from all over who have made it possible for us to present this charity show so that we are better able to look after our heritage in Constantia, the mall. Thank you so much for your